Hello, everybody. This is week 8, module number 8. Again, I apologize for my nasally voice. So this is skill acquisition in ABA. This is the second most important topic that we're going to cover. The last 2 weeks was all about behavior change and differential reinforcement. This is about more applications in that area. These are our task list items for this week. And these are our key terms: skill acquisition, session, the contingency of reinforcement, and then discrete trial and natural environment teaching. So skill acquisition plan is just like what it sounds like. It's a plan to teach people new skills. It's detailed description of what and how to teach your clients. It encompasses all the program guides in the logbook and your supervisor has created for your clients. So again, this is something the BCBA will give you after you start working with, after your pairing sessions are done. This will be a breakdown of what skills you're teaching and how to do it. So a session is just a set of time to work with the client, beginning and end. It could be, typically it's 1 to 3 hours in a clinic or in the home. At schools or other hospital settings, it can be 15 or 30 minutes. It's just the beginning to the end of time that you work with the patient. Contingencies of reinforcement is using the 3-point contingency, antecedent behavior consequences with establishing operations. And we've established the fact that something good will happen. We'll talk more about this in a little bit. So discrete trial teaching is a set procedure for teaching discrete skills. It follows the ABC model. The key is repeated practice. Several trials are repeated in a row. Typically it's 5 to 10 for several consecutive opportunities for learning. So we teach little bits of information at a time, provide opportunities to perform the skill. We provide immediate feedback, practice, practice, practice. We master each skill before we move on to the next one. That's the key. It's a systemic teaching method. In discrete trial teaching, we have different levels of prompting. We have visual prompts, positional prompts, pointing, full physical, partial physical, verbal demonstration, etc. We want to fade reinforcement. This is gone over extensively in the book. If you have any questions, come and see me. But again, this is something your BCBA will tell you what to do. They'll tell you which prompts to use and how to fade them. So what exactly is a discrete trial? It has 3 main components, or 4, sorry. You have the instruction, you get the response for the behavior, then we give the feedback, then we have an inter-trial interval. So what does that look like? We give the instruction, wait 3 to 5 seconds for a response for the behavior, depending on what it is. After the response occurs, within 1/2 to 1 or 2 seconds, we want to give immediate feedback. Then we take a quick break, inter-trial interval, and then we begin the next trial. Here's some examples. So copy me plus the prompt, it's copy me and I do something. Kid imitates. Feedback is great job. I tell the kid do this. No response. Tell him to listen or try again. Trial 3, do this. Child partially imitates. Oh, pretty good. Good try. Trial 4, copy me. Kid does it what we want him to do. Give him wow, verbal praise plus the reinforcing item. The key is we differentiate our feedback based on the response that we get. So here's a quick video. This is Dr. Lovas, my mentor's mentor. So just watch from 4 minutes and 40 seconds to 6 minutes and 40 seconds only. That is Ivar Lovas doing discrete trial training back in the day. That's a good example of discrete trial teaching. This is Toby Mountjoy from Autism Partnership in China. He's the best I've ever seen at discrete trial teaching. This is the best example that I can show you of how to do discrete trial. Take this very personally because I learned a lot of discrete trial in my early days in ABA. And a lot of people call it discrete trial is not a discrete trial. So Ivar Lovas said that the discrete trial is behavioral artistry. It's not boring drill and kill at the table all day long. which many people mistakenly do. So that's discrete trial, that's artificial. Then we have natural environment teaching, something that's called incidental teaching. So instead of teacher-led like the discrete trial, then the natural environment teaching is student-led. And this is what, and we teach this in the natural environment. This is not artificial. We focus on the child's immediate interests. The structure is looser. It's done in the typical environment. We have specific consequences, reinforcement or correction, but the reinforcers are found in the actual environment. That's the main difference. So when I took the exam, there was a question, what's the main difference between discrete trial teaching and natural environment teaching? The main difference is the reinforcers. The reinforcers are artificial in discrete trial teaching. They're natural or in the natural environment in natural environment teaching. This is an example of natural environment teaching. Take a look at this. This is a good comparison of the two. This has to do with our discussion prompt for this week. So what the question is how do I know which one am I doing? Again, it's all about the reinforcer. Discrete trial is the artificial reinforcer. Natural environment teaching has the environmental reinforcer. Discrete trial teaching is therapist directed. Net is learner directed. So here's a quick example that I often use when I try to explain this to people. So we tell the kid, hey, let's try going down the slide. Goes down the slide. Good job, buddy. Here's a goldfish. Here's a fruit snack. That's a discrete trial. Hey, buddy, let's go down the slide. Goes down the slide. That was fun, wasn't it? The reinforcer was going down the slide. That's natural environment teaching. This is a great video by Dr. Jim Partington. He's one of the world's foremost experts on natural environment teaching. He also is one of my mentors. So our assignments for this week, post number 8 on Blackboard, read the chapter. These are behavior development solutions, acquisition modules only. And then of course, this PowerPoint is presented without my ramblings for you to review and so you can keep for your notes. That's everything for week 8. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up and we'll see you next week.